say yes if you can. Let me set it up. Can someone say yes if you can hear me? Hello? Can someone say yes if you guys can hear me? Okay, fine. Praveen, thank you. At least somebody said yes. Okay, so I'll go. First question. Ganesh, how to get internal transfer to India, my German company, a branch in Bangalore. Should I approach my German manager or look for opening in India and apply? Okay, I'll answer this question very quickly so that I can answer other question as well. If you have an office in India as well, along with your abroad abroad branch, you should talk to your immediate manager first, and then if he is on board, if he is okay, then you should apply for the internal transfer by checking the opportunity within your portal, whatever is there for India. Every location in all the companies, for every location there are some job openings open, and you can go sorted by the country and the location. So that is your answer, Mr. Ganesh. And next question is, how colleagues in India treat you once you are back in abroad? Is it friendly? I am working abroad since 12 years. Ganesh, don't worry at all. It's only matter of initial 6 months. When you are there in India, you are like other. You gone from here only. So people there will treat you as you were 12 years back. Don't worry at all. I didn't find any difference. Okay. So that is your answer, Ganesh. Okay, so this is from Vimal. I lived in USA for 6 years and moved Canada and have been living in Canada for 5 years now. I'm settled here and bought a house and in process of getting Canadian citizenship. Okay, but it is extremely difficult for manage in harsh winter weather here in Canada. So my questions are, should we move back to USA or India? But I do not want to become again slave on H1B, as my green card priority date is October 2015, which will take 5 to 7 years. Okay. I really feel and want to move back to India. I have a 7-year-old son, US citizen, and would like to be him in Indian culture, provide education in India. Okay. So Dev, my answer to you is, you have already given your answer that you don't want to get into the loop of H1B. So yes, you are right. It is a loop which is sometime never ending, and it doesn't allow sometime to go back to India even for vacation or some ceremony. So it all depends how much you have saved, how much money you have in hand. If you have achieved already the financial freedom and you already have loan free or debt free home, I would suggest to move back to India. However, if anyways you can get the green card or citizenship earlier, then only I would suggest you go back to US, because US has at least options which are means if you go to Florida or San Francisco or south side, you can see very good weather. I lived in Florida, I lived in San Francisco, I lived in New York as well. So I found Bay Area and this Florida is very good in terms of weather. So that was your answer. Next question from Dave again. I'm working in a software developer in Canada, so should I move back to Pune or my hometown in Gujarat and seek any business opportunity just to avoid traffic and pollution in? Okay, so I would suggest, first of all, you go to Pune, because Surat I don't see much IT companies. However, you want to avoid the traffic, So try see Pune has a two extreme corner. One is Hinjwadi and I think other side is Kharadi. As far as I know about Pune. Okay. So if your office is in Hinjwadi, try to get the apartment in Hinjwadi. And if your office is in Kharadi, then try to get there is a Eon IT Park and there is an apartment there. So try to get the apartment in wherever your office is. I know it may be here and there after you move the office or switch the company, but it's always in your hand. At least first time you get the job, you get the apartment right there, and you don't need to get into stuck into office. And nowadays there is a concept of hybrid model as well as the work from home model in India as well. So you can go for that as well. But Surat, not at this stage. Again, for the study purpose, your kids will get the better education in Pune. Pune is a hub for graduation and masters, as well as medical colleges, engineering colleges, MBA. So, and even the primary education is also very good in Pune. I would suggest to go into Pune. Also, weather is very good in Pune. Surroundings, you can uh, spend a weekend very well in Pune. So next question is Harshit. Should I go to study master in Europe or prepare for exam to get admission in IIT NIT of India? Okay, masters in Europe or prepare for IIT NIT. See, I would suggest if you're preparing for IIT NIT, at least 50 or 60% of syllabus would be common for both. So you can try for both if it is possible. Try to give exam here and also fill the form for the abroad Europe and see how much is the fees difference and what is the outcome. There is one difference that in Europe the campus placement is not there. In some colleges you have to go for the job fair where all the companies come and then students goes and they get the placement. However, in India, if you get into an IIT or IIMs, then definitely you get the campus placement. But competition is very, very hard. So you see where you stand, try to give some exam, try to see where you stand, how much depth you have, and then plan accordingly. Praveen, any recommendation on moving companies, packaging? No, I did not did the packing. I sold everything in Europe as well as in US, and it was like 8 or 9 bag in, and I got some 9 bags when I came back. So I did not try the packaging, but I think you can try DHL. That's the best option I know. Okay. Now, next question. Kalpana, hi Hemant, hello. How do you cope up with the saving loss when you move back to India? See, saving loss, this term, I would suggest. When I moved to abroad with some mindset of saving some money, the target was more or less done. I came back. Just think about before you move to abroad how much you were saving. When you get more, you were happy, but for some time after that it was normal for you. Same, it will be normal for you when you come back. What matter is how much you saved and where you are investing, in property or somewhere else. So the how, if I answer how you cope up, let's suppose for example I was saving 2 lakhs there and maybe 1 lakh here, example. Okay, then I have 1 lakh loss every month, but I was getting that 1 lakh services and my family here. So that was compensated because I was visiting my family for each function. They were coming to my home. I was going there for our each celebration, and whatever I was not doing there, I'm doing here for those services which I was paying. Let's suppose $100, which is 8,000 rupee. I'm paying here maybe 2,000 rupee. So see if you are having 50% loss, then you are gaining somewhere else. That's my answer. How do you cope up? Is the best time to be in India? Is the best time to... Okay, next question is Dibanjan. How much money approximately you need to return back to India so that one can retire? As no, it will be difficult to work in India. Also, what good business option in India? See, I have already made a video on this topic. Retirement a corpus you require when you come back to India. Please go and watch that. If you still have some question, let me know. I'll answer in the next session. So next question, Mommy. I have been in Canada for 10 years and moved from Delhi. We recently came back from India vacation and felt like moving back. Only thing that concern is India is work culture and life balance. See, work culture, I already made a video on that. Just have a look how you can deal with that. You can get the low profile, what you were doing earlier or now doing. Okay, you can grab some low profile or less stress profile, and whatever you have knowledge, if you have a very good hold of that topic or that skill set, better to go one less profile, because that would be like you can do like this. So that's my answer. Next question. Harshit, how do you see economy and life in Europe and India in next 30 years? See, people will believe it or not. My belief is this decade, not even this decade, this century belongs to India. You can go and watch the videos. You see the growth. You see only changes happen in India last 10 years. Okay, you'll get your answer. There is a war zone in Europe, so there are definitely growth rate is less, but currently India has so many challenges, but it is on the right path. So down the line, next 10 years or 15 years, I see in Indian economy will be top 3 in the world. It will be US, China and India, top 3. We are currently top 5. We are on 5th. There is Japan or Germany also, I think 4th and 3rd. So I see in next 10 years in top 3. Still the per capita GDP, it will be less. The lifestyle will not be like China and US, definitely. But we will get there. We will reach there. That's my belief. Kalpana, my kid will go in 9th grade and we are going this April for good. We are moving to Gandhinagar. We used to had frequent trips and he is good in Hindi. We also started his Hindi tuition on back. Okay. First question, he is okay to go back. However, I still feel he'll be settled there. Any opinion? He'll do good. Don't worry. It will be struggle for initial 6 months or 1 year. After that, he'll do good. Already been to that phase. I have always felt discrimination at work, and here at least I feel we have balance and recognition for work too. That's your personal choice. Next question is, how is Singapore compared to Sweden? I never been to Singapore, so I can't comment that. But Singapore has some advantage. First, it is very close to India. Second, it's an English speaking country. Third, weather is very good in Singapore. It's like India. Okay. The disadvantage is the housing part, because it's very limited, 100-kilometer island, and having car, it's not easy in Singapore. But moreover, Singapore is the better option, I would say. More Indian culture, I would say. Next question, what is the best way to find jobs in India after spending 15 years in USA and not having strong link network in India? See, best way, I will made a video on this topic. However, I'll answer this question. The best way is to go see top 10 job search website, get their paid subscription, They have free services also. You can buy there some package, and also you see in your domain what are your competitor, what are the company who works in your domain. Go and upload your resume, apply there manually, and also contact your old friend and current friend who are in India. That's how you can get the job. Okay, next question. Karan Joshi. I moved to Canada 6 months ago as a PR. The situation here is that the cost of living is grossly unaffordable, and 60-70% of monthly cash flows goes away. Okay, so your question is that I don't want to give average life to my family. I was making more money in India. Okay, wanted to know your thoughts on salary progression and venturing into a business here in Canada. See, I never lived in Canada, so I can't comment on the business side, but your answer is there in your question only. You said that you are saving more money in India. Then you can see what is the trade-off, means what extra, maybe only infrastructure, better services, less crowd, less population. That's what you are getting, but harsh winter and also very expensive living. India has both option. You can live the way you have the financial stability, your pocket allows. You can live in 10,000 apartment, 20,000 apartment, or 1 lakh per month apartment. So it based on your pocket. So I would suggest try to assess your situation, and if you are saving not more money than India, then no point of living. Okay, next question. Also concerned about the safety of children, and gated society are so expensive in Gurgaon and Delhi. See, mommy, gated society start from 10,000 per month or 15,000 per month in Noida extension to 1 lakh or 2 lakh per month. So it all depends where you live in Delhi. So if you go to Greater Noida West, which is Noida extension, good society in 15,000 rupee per month, including maintenance. My friends live there. Also, uh, regarding security, it's not safe anywhere in the world if you go, and it's safer. It's all about your situation and your luck. It may happen here also, it may happen there also. So people are living peacefully. It's just that you have to make sure that you don't get into those situations, those areas, or those places where you are not required. Okay, so that's what I can say. I don't want to generalize. Basin, question: what skills can one learn working in the USA that will help us in India once we are back? Skills depend. If you are in IT, you can do so many certification. You can join the courses. Even IIMs and some other colleges also provide project management and other courses. Also, private institute provide the courses. It's all depend in which field you are, and you can do the courses as per your requirement. So that's what I can say. You need to be more specific what field you are in, and uh, where what course you are looking for. Okay. Next question. Is there a hype in Noida? Real estate price or rates will continue to rise? Yes, there is a hype in Noida. I can say that I have seen at least 15 to 20% of appreciation in apartments last 1 year, last 1 or 2 year, and continue to rise. No one can predict that. But yes, I can see there is a Noida International Airport coming, which will be the biggest airport, and also film city is coming, and also is industries coming. So future is good for Noida. There is a new Noida also planned. Yamuna city is planned. So they will take 25 to 30 years to grow. Noida is next to Delhi. It has border with Delhi. So it will be always in demand. Okay. Noida has a good future, and it's a well planned city. Okay, Kalpana, what question I skipped? Uh, I answer, you will settle there. And Kalpana, you may have to post your question again. Sorry, I'm not able to find that. There is a theory that Western country directly came from animals from their last birth, but the Indian came from human from the last birth. Why they cannot? I can't answer that. Rahul, Hemant bhai, good to see you make a trip to Pune. Hey Rahul, yes, I'm planning to visit Pune in June. I hope I'll meet you. Definitely. How is women's safety in India compared to Europe? Definitely, we can't compare. Europe is more safe for women. India still has their challenge. Its own challenge. Sorry. So it's it will take us. It will take some time. But again, if you are not getting in those situations by your own, then you are safe. Okay. So Rajiv, what is the question? I talked to few of my friend here and everyone talk about you cannot survive below 60 lakh package. There is every getting such money in IT nowadays? No, 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 no. It's not true. I already made a video on that. Any package above 30 lakhs is good for you in India. Survival? Survival is very generic term. It depends on your lifestyle. So you may not survive in 1 crore and you may survive in 20 lakhs. But benchmark, as per I understand, is 30 lakhs. I don't agree. Depend if you are living in Bangalore or Hyderabad, also in very posh area, then and Mumbai, then it may be a different story. But above 30 lakh, you can survive. Especially when you save some money, you don't have debt. So I would suggest you go and check my video, how much money you need to survive in India. You will get your answer. So next question, what is the basic average decent salary in tier 2 city like Ahmedabad? Decent salary should be 1.5 lakhs, Rajiv. Yes. Your question is, I'm planning to move to Mumbai. How much money do I need to bring from US so that I can afford upper middle class? The lifestyle without working, assuming house is already paid off. I would say, again, it's a generic above 2 crore. Anything above 2 crore will be good. 2 CR if you have, and if you have your own home, you're good. Okay. Until unless you buy or purchase a car of 50 lakhs or so. So buy a car of 20 lakhs, good SUV, and you are good. Okay. How much cities is required for a good lifestyle in Noida for a family of 4? TW. I would say, again 30 lakhs is the benchmark. Your answer. Next question. Amel Lavadi. Hello Manji. Namaskar. Namaskar sir. Greetings from Thailand. Thank you. Which is better nowadays, MS in USA or MS in Germany? See, I would say Germany. Reason, Germany has you get better, you get easily admission and visa in Germany. US has rejection rate, higher rejection rate. Also, Germany is like more close to India. You can, if you want to come back to India for a vacation, maybe you come back in 50,000 to and fro ticket. But if you go to USA, if you talk about USA, it may take 1.5 lakhs or so. So Germany, I would suggest in all the term. However, US for the longer term, if you are looking for H1B loop and then you want to get into citizenship, green card and all. But US is more friendly for Indians and having a good lifestyle. Big home, big cars, big lifestyle. That's what. Okay. Next question is Rajni. I'll be moving to India from USA by next year, but I'm very confused about how should address certain thing like my bank account here, insurance, etc. My kids still be here. See, like you have an account in Bank of America, you can operate those account online as long as you want. Okay, you can pay your credit card bill, you can keep your insurance, you can have the auto debit for your insurance, the amount will be auto debit from your account, and as long as you want, you just log into your keep login to your bank account in US from India and keep paying the credit card bill and other bills. That's not a problem. I know that. Mohit, I was in Canada for a long term but moved back to India within 7 months because family issue and feeling homesick. Now working in India on same company payroll. Okay. Mohit, is it good decision? Please confirm. First of all, it's a personal decision because of your family reasons you came back. However, you want someone to support or to endorse your decision. First of all, you have to see in those 7 months how you were feeling. Were you feeling amazed? Were you feeling that yes, it's worth it? Life is easy and you are not missing home, then fine. You should go back. If you are homesick, you are more attached to your parent, then you are at the right place. Because in Canada, there is a harsh winter, 6 months there will be less sun. Also, there will be a very high inflation. Housing issues are there. So and good, they're good thing also. But you said you are homesick, then I would say that it's better you came back because I also came back. I'm happy. Okay. I lived for 7 years but will have to take care of my in-law. Thank you for all your time and services. Rajni, okay. Anand, sir, you have you visited Pune? Yes, I've been to Pune 2 times. Not 3 times because I was there in Pune first time when I was there to give Symbiosis Pune exam and I was selected in Symbiosis MSc IT program also. Second time, my brother-in-law lived there, lives there, so I was there for 2 times. I'll again come there. I'll again come to Pune maybe this year in June or so. Should we buy or rent a property in Noida when we move back to India? If you are planning to live in Noida for long term, I would suggest you buy as soon as possible. Again, for buying property, I made 2 video, migrant technology as well as how to book and how to decide which property to book. So go and watch that video in detail. RSD, Namaskar. Hemant, Namaskar. Do school charge extra fees because kids are not Indian citizen? No. I'm going to make a video on this OCI kids education till 12th and after 12th. Till 12th, there is no extra fees. He or she will be treated as other kids. That's the answer. Karan, you are right. The choice of better infrastructure and quality of life was my goal, but it's lonely. Yes, depressing and not amazing when you have a children. सारा social media Canada बेच रहा है सबको. Yes, I agree. That's what I can say. Rakesh, hi Hemant. Hi. How's job security for senior IT professional in India nowadays with so many layoffs? How do you feel about it? See, if you talk about layoff, it's an ongoing process in US, in Europe or everywhere. At least in India because it's a low cost location. So it's not that much compared to other country. So senior IT professional, I see they survive. It all depends. There is no algorithm. There is no pattern. If somebody want to fire you for XYZ reason because of downsizing the company, they'll fire you there as well, here as well. But overall in India, means I've seen this recent layoff, what happened in US. But you go and search on Google, how much India was impacted, how much other country was impacted. You'll get your answer. So yes, it's totally okay. Until unless you are not justifying your package. If you have package which you are not justifying, then you are in danger zone. Okay. Okay. So next is viral infection, flu, COVID is increasing in India. So take care, sir. Okay. That's there. Karan Joshi, yes, please. I'm stuck in never-ending rat race here in Canada. I always have a debate with friends regarding India is the best place to should live suffering life here. See, Rahul, I tell you something. If you debate in abroad about moving back to India, you'll find 20% people agree with you, 70% will not agree with you. Okay, and you don't need to convince anyone. And also, I am not here to convince anyone to come back here. It should be your wisdom, your decision, and also analyze and research properly. Okay. It all depends which shoes you are in. I already made video on these topics because the topic is why it is different experience for everyone of for abroad and India. There are people who want to come back immediately, and there are people who want to come back after 5 years, 10 years. They want to achieve some financial stability. There are people who do not want to come back, and they'll give you 10 reasons, and you cannot fight with them because they'll tell you 5 reasons which are true, like pollution. It is there, right? Corruption. It is there in India. Law and order, yes, it is improving, but it's not up to the mark. And again, there are 2 or 3 more reasons. But how much it is impacting you, how much it is important compared to your family and your feeling about homesickness, also the services you're getting in India, also loneliness, vacuum in here in the mind. So I don't think when I decided to come back to India, I did not discuss with anyone, just with my wife and parents. That's it. Other than that, I informed everyone. I tried to search on Google or YouTube. I did not find any forum where people are actually discussing this in detail like we are discussing today. That's why this initiative is okay. So if you are convinced, that's it. You don't need everyone's approval. Rajiv, question: can OCI holder have Aadhaar? Yes. What is the process to get this? I'll make a video on this. To get the Aadhaar card, you should have one ID proof, one address proof, one ID, and one more thing. So basically, your passport copy, your OCI card copy, and one more thing. And then they will give you the Aadhaar card. And you need to visit the Aadhaar card center. It mostly in some banks like SDFC Bank and other bank, they have some counter for Aadhaar card. Go and visit and they'll prepare for you. Next question: as per kids socializing, gated community, individual homes or apartment? Gated community and apartment is same thing as per my understanding. Apartment which has one surrounding, and gated 2-tier security. One is on the main gate, second is on your tower or building. So it's always good. The own house system has so many disadvantages financially, or if you talk about your land will be there and you can make 3-story and all. No, it's about the facilities what you are getting. You have to drive for those facility if you have your own house in your own land. Like in my society, you get I'm getting swimming pool, table tennis, billiards, basketball, volleyball, dance classes for kids. All the function are being celebrated. Cricket league, football league, It's like too much happening and too much. Even you don't need to go to resort or somewhere else because you will find everything at the one place. And if your kid wants some tuition or you want some doctor, it, it is the ecosystem you finds everything within one society only. So, from my choice, it's gated community. Next, in 2CR bank, good enough to come back along with debt-free house and car in Pune? Yes, Kash, it's good. Go and watch my video in detail. You'll get more answers. It's a struggle to make new friends. Mostly here, everyone is potential network and no friends. Solitude is a good place to visit and a bad place to stay. Share your Instagram or every place. My Instagram handle is or ID is Hemant Dubey 79. In all my video, you will find my details about Instagram and YouTube and everything in description. Please go and check. You can follow me there. You can chat with me. You can talk to me directly. Next question from Dev. How is career opportunity in IT after 45 and 50 years of age? See, it all depends which company you are in. There are companies which respect people till their retirement, and also you need to justify your package. If you are getting 50 lakhs, then you have to justify 50 lakh. You have to take those leadership role or maybe some enterprise architect or some CTO level role in technical. So I have seen people getting retired in the company, and I've seen people kicked out because they are not, they're complicit. So case to case, but I don't see a discrimination at least here. Praveen, discussing too much and too many people are not a good idea. Yes, only spouse and parent, otherwise it will be a confusing, never-ending topic. I agree with you, Praveen. I did the same. I wanted to come back, so I discussed with my wife who is going to get impacted. For kids, they are minor, we have to take the decision, and my parents and laws. That's it. If you keep discussing in every party, in every Diwali party, you'll find people who will say after two drinks, oh यार मन नहीं लगता इधर, अगले साल तो मैं चला जाऊंगा. अगले साल दिवाली पे वो सेम बात बोल रहे होते हैं. Okay, and they're still there, and whatever is there in their heart, it comes after to drink, and they always say in every party, yeah, I'll go back, but they never go back. So you get your answer. It's your life. When you are sick and your kid is sick, it's you, it's the family who has to take care, who will take care. So decide you within your family only. For school admission of children, can we use passport as birth proof as there is no birth certificate from India? If there is no birth certificate, then yes, passport, but you can get the birth certificate from municipality and hospital wherever he or she born. So yes, and passport will work, but you should get a birth certificate because it will be asked so many times in life. It's a good idea to get the birth certificate. How did you move your belonging? I sold everything there. I have donated my heavy jackets and clothes there. Whatever fit in the bags, I brought it here. Rest, I sold everything. I made a plan, 3-month plan. I prepared a video. Go and watch that. Steps to take before moving to India. You'll get your answer. Venkat. Hi Hemant, your videos are enlightening. Thank you. Thanks for this session. My son is in 3rd grade. Which grade? best to come back. Is sixth too late? I would say before fifth grade is best to come. Why? With logic. Because of the local language like Hindi, or maybe you are from, let's suppose, Chennai, then Tamil or Telugu, it will be tough. It's not about speaking, it's about the grammar, vyakaran, and also poems. So either you support your children there in abroad, make sure you bring the book from India, and just teach them in your free time. Otherwise, it will be tough to catch after sixth. Till sixth is manageable, but best time is third, fourth. This is my answer. Arman, I'm pursuing financial diploma course in Toronto since a year because I thought moving a Western country would be a pleasant experience, but now I am going back to Mumbai next year. Okay, Arman. First question, I'm sure that my diploma will be unrecognized in India, so I am planning to do master after reaching there. So my question is, why your diploma will be unrecognized? Because the finance of India is different from abroad. That is the reason. That's what I understand, right? So yes, it's a good idea to do one more course. What is the second question? Before that, I'll take some other question. How easy is it to get a franchisee in India considering government process? It's very easy nowadays. There are one window system. So let's suppose you want to get a franchisee of Subway. So let's suppose it will take 50 lakhs. So you need to approach them. They will find a, you need to find a place, or they will find a place. They will run that, they will set up that. You will have some cut or sales cut. And there are so many brands which are growing in India, which is from India only. They are not Western brands. And like Chayos, or like so many other brands which I don't know, Haldiram and all. So you need money, and yes, a little bit of contacts, then you get a franchisee. That's the best business with less stress and having good money in your hand. Okay. Can we ship monitors and CPU? Yes, Praveen. You can ship your entire household item from abroad to India, and it's cubic size. Like they will give you one cube or one container, and they will charge you some maybe $1,000 $2,000 for that. And whatever fits in that cubicle, it will be shipped to India. Try to get code from maybe a DHL or so. Okay. Is office politics too much in handle in India? In Germany, there is no career progression, but no politics in office. Ganesh, that's depend company to company, location to location, profile to profile. If you are individual contributor, then you will face very less politics. If you are handling big team, or if you are regional head, or if you are in leadership role, then it is more. That is my answer. Mithal Patel, my son is in 8th standard. Okay, we are planning to move back. Will he able to manage Indian school considering he knows Hindi? See, knowing Hindi, speaking Hindi is not a problem. The problem is, sorry guys, it's 11:15 in India, 11:15 p.m. in India. So I'll log off in 15 minutes. It's late night. So I'll answer this. 8th grade, I think it will be tough for him. So if it is possible, get some tuition for him or her. Second, I think after 10th or 9th, I don't remember, Hindi is not compulsory. you can choose other language over Hindi. So just research about that. How Sweden for software jobs? Sweden is growing in IT. It was not great because only few companies like Ericsson is not pure IT, it's in communication and all. So it is from Sweden. And other IT company, I remember IKEA is from there, but it is not IT again. But so many Indian IT company are there, their offices are there, and they are also offshoring so many positions, and they are opening their visa and their country for Indians and other citizens. So that's what my answer is. I would like to fire after coming back. Okay. Do something which I like instead of IT related. Can you please share fire number? Okay. If you have to, absolutely, I know you don't want to fire. Okay. See, on retirement, I've already made a video, two videos. First of all, how much money you want. Second, you should get retired or not. So I would suggest, if you're going to get retired, then make some plan what you're going to do from next day. Initial 1 month you will feel okay, but after some time it will be tough. So try to see some small scale business, some IT consulting, where there is no hours. Means you should decide your hours. If you want to log in, if you want to work, you work. If you don't want to work, then don't work. That's kind of approach you should have. Okay. So that's my answer is. And again, go and check my those two video. Is 5 crore is good enough in second tier city in India to survive age 40? Yes, more than good enough, Sandeep. Again, Sandeep, please go and watch my video on this topic. Sandeep, yes, with family of 1 kid, okay. What should be the right time to leave a country, considering that you would like to send your kid to the same country I study, Germany? The right time is you should leave that country before 5th grade. After that, it would be tough for kids. Okay. So already made a video about education in India. So that's what my answer is. Sorry guys, I'm feeling sleepy, so excuse me for that. But I will take more question if there are. Gulshan. Okay, hi Gulshan. Thanks for your videos. Thank you. Before what create? Tarun, what is your question, Tarun? Ask your question again. Rahul, Hemant bhai, what your thought on starting a construction contractor business in India? I think that infrastructure development is the prime focus this government. Yes, there's so many infrastructure improvement happening, so much construction happening, so many investments are coming in tier 1, tier 2 cities especially. So construction business is not an easy task if you don't have any prior experience. Okay. So you can start if you have local contacts. You can start if you have some good connects in maybe politics, with politicians or in government, and also there are chances that the starting money you require is quite good amount. So make sure you have that money in your hand, because it's not 10 or 20 lakhs game. Do you think NRI should have a financial advisor with them as most wrong selling is done to them? See, there's no straight answer of that. NRI is someone who left India, but they know how India works. Whatever changes are happening, better to hire a CA rather than financial advisor. CA will take 5 year or 5,000 or 10,000 per year if you want to file tax or if you want to take some advice. Just stick with that CA chartered accountant and he will guide all your queries about tax and system in India and starting business, GST and all. Okay, that's what my answer is. Which city, question from Ankit, which city is good for buying house for retirement in India? How low crime rate, good school, good IT? Senior, I have been thinking of Hyderabad. I would suggest Hyderabad, Pune, Indore. Uh, these are three cities in my opinion. Hi Hemant, Sheetal. Okay, hi Hemant. I messaged you Insta 2 days back. Yes, I remember Sheetal. I'm a teacher in Ministry of Education KVs in India. My husband on H1B visa. Which country should choose to live? I have a 7-year-old daughter. Uh, I would suggest go any country which is English speaking country where you can find English education. Also, 4 5 good option for you: Australia, US, UK, Singapore. Canada is last option. Why Canada last option? You watch videos for Canada on YouTube, you will get to know because of so many reasons. Weather and too much far and job situation is not good. So I would say Australia will be better for you. Australia and US. Gulshan, I finished my masters and get a job with a leading bank, but still missing my home. I can relate to a story. Are you from Mathura? Yes, Gulshan, I am from Mathura as my hometown. But I live in Noida, 2 hours from Mathura. And my story is similar to most of the people, most of NRIs. They can relate to that. And somehow I'm trying to get everyone on the one platform. And this is just starting. I want to create a platform for next few years because an NRI is a continuous process. Leaving India, reaching there, then so many confusion, and it not just about 1 week or 1 year of any initiative. It's this initiative is like for years, so that people who are not happy there, I always give this disclaimer: if you are happy there, if you are not homesick, your family is there with you, be there in abroad. Get good money, save some money. After 10 years, decide you want to come back, come back. If not, that is also fine. Still, you will be son of this soil. Okay? Our motherland will be India forever. Your roots will not change. But people who are in dilemma, who want to come back, who have gone there for financial stability with some targets, who achieved there, they are confused, they are afraid. For them, this is the forum. You are giving 2 CR estimate. Is it other than house or including that? Other than house, Sheetal. With house, it may go up to 4 CR. So go and watch my 2 videos in detail. I already made that on this topic. What do you think to go Dubai for a decade just to earn and come back to India? We are 40-year-old with 2 kids. Okay, Priyanka. Question is from Priyanka. See, Priyanka, I would suggest Dubai should be a second option because of extreme weather and living condition. okay, and the freedom in the country. I would suggest you target UK, Singapore, or some other country. However, going at the age of 40 will be tough for you because of the education, the switch in this education. However, in Dubai, one advantage is you will find DPS or some school with CBSE board. That would be advantage for you. Yes, I agree. But think about overall perspective. If you have some loan, if you have some debt, and that's why you want to go, then please go and achieve and come back. But it will not be easy at the age of 40. You should have done that at the age of 30. How much money NRI can save abroad in 10 year approx? Very general question. It depends in which country you are going, what lifestyle you will carry, and what job you are doing. But on an average, 10 lakh per year minimum. So 1 crore is, and 10 lakh you are investing every year. Within span of 10 years, 2 crore at least you should save. But it's very general question. My husband is a doc. Licensing issues are very relevant. Okay. So, guys, it's now 3 minutes left. I planned this session for 1 hour, and I take one more question, and then I have to end the session. So, any more question, please ask. If not, then thank you everyone for joining the session, and I'll try to do this session every week, and also I'll try to keep making videos for you whenever I get time. Okay, and try to spread this message. I never request this, but still try to spread my message, try to share on your social media, which should help other people. Okay, so this is it. I'll end the session here. Thanks for all your support so far, and I'll meet you next week. Thank you. Bye bye.